getting straight to it, 3 things that you need to do as a first-time dad. Look, if you flipped onto this thing and you were Googling, you were looking for like answers, I can give you some answers. I can't give you all of it. I'm just going to give you like the foundation of this type of conversation, because we're going to have more afterwards. But right now, we're just going to talk about 3 things that you can do that's within your control to really like facilitate being a first-time dad. All right, so hold on with me, come with me, let's do this. Look, man, I'll be forthcoming saying like my first child, because I got 2 of them. My first child, it was a little rough. Second one, it was easier. It wasn't easy, it was easier because we had learned a whole bunch of different things from the first pregnancy, and we adopted what we've learned to the second pregnancy. I would say that we're not experts. Me and my wife are not experts, but we do know a thing or two, because, you know, look, I'll be forthcoming too and saying I'm in the military, so situations really are different between myself and other communities and other people in our relationship. But what I gotta say might help somebody, so here it is, the 3 things. The very first one, when you get the news as a first-time dad that you got something coming along the way, your girl breaks it down to you, and look, you're gonna be shocked. Some people are shocked. I was shocked. You gotta accept it, man. Just accept it. It's gonna happen. You're gonna be a dad. Go with it. It's okay to be scared about whatever it is you're going through. Look, your plans will change. You probably had plans to do this, that, and the other, go on vacation. That's probably going to change. It's okay, but you got to accept it so you can move on to the very next thing. Because if you don't accept it, it's going to be very difficult to do things that you need to do to absolutely be prepared for your future little person. So that's the very first thing. It's just accept it, man. It'll get easier from there. It won't be easy. It'll get easier. Second thing, finances. I think the root cause of a lot of problems that will pop up in the future, if this doesn't happen, is because this didn't happen. You didn't look or invest time to finding out the nuances about your finances. I went as in depth with the second child. The first one, we winged it. Me and my girl, my wife, we winged it. The second time around, we actually invested time to look up like what we got going on with our finances, so we can better anticipate, you know, the burden of paying for things that might just pop off. Now, what we ended up doing is we pulled each other's credit. Like, she pulled hers, I pulled mine. We looked at what bills are warranted. We were able to see what needed to be paid, when it needed to be paid. We called the creditors to put them all within like a time frame that is more suitable for us. So we were like calling up the people that we owe money to and saying, hey, what can we do to move it from this date to this date, because it is more predictable in the sense that we can handle the burden of the finances at that certain date. So all our bills really fall on the same day now. It's not like all trickled out throughout the month. All of them are the same day. That eased the burden of having to pay for things. 2, we found out what we had to pay, so that really helped. What we also did is we pulled 3 months worth of data from our actual bank and looked through those statements, seeing where all the money went. There were some things that were like that's not necessary. Cut that out. Subscriptions, we don't like. There's subscriptions that we didn't even use, but we had it, so like cancel that. We canceled a whole bunch of different things, and lo and behold, we had a lot of money that was just going to the wayside, basically getting wasted, and we were able to redirect those finances into a Roth IRA. So the second child has a Roth. The first one, not so much. Look, we're getting there. All right, one step at a time. But finances, definitely a big one. Invest time in it, because if you don't, it's gonna find you. You know, the bills will find you, and you're gonna have to pay it. Last one, because I said 3 things. We're building a foundation here. Remember, we're building a foundation. I'm not trying to get like into the weeds, but the last one, support. All right, I can't say that enough. Support your lady, your significant other. They're gonna be going through some things that they've never gone through if this is their first one. If there's a second one, they're still going to go through some things that from an emotional standpoint, it's going to feel new, even though they've already gone through it. So be supportive. There's different things that you can do. Being supportive, like take the burden off them with certain things. I cooked like 90% of the meals. I was picking up stuff around the house. I give miscellaneous compliments that had nothing to do with anything. Like the famous quote from this movie. I think I can't remember what it's called, but the perfect gift is a gift at unexpected time. Something like that, man. Look, I gotta watch that movie over. Perfect gift, unexpected time. There we go. The perfect gift is unexpected gift, unexpected time. So I was giving compliments that weren't really like routine. Just to boost up, just to boost them up, because they're gonna be down. Their body's gonna be changing. It doesn't like what's going on in their body's not affecting you any. It's just affecting them and that baby. And just like this up here, if this isn't all the way turned up, like the body starts doing things, and miscarriage can be a thing if your mental isn't there. So be proactive in being supportive. Even now, like me and my wife still go through counseling because we want to continue that, even though we're like done with the pregnancy phases. Our daughters already came out. We're still going through that because there's just so much to unpack emotionally on her end as well as my end. Because look, as a first-time dad, second-time dad, third-time dad, you're still going to be going through some things emotionally. It's important to really just be open-minded. So support. So again, 3 things: accept it, look through your finances, and be supportive. However way you want to take that in, it's up to you. Again, I'm not trying to get like overly complicated with this. I just want to put down a foundation and let y'all know, like, we're gonna have more conversations as things start to progress. I think what we'll do is like the things that you're gonna actually need when little person's here, like we'll just break it down in different stages. That way it's a little bit easier for you to unpack and find out what you need to do from a standpoint of being a first-time dad. Anyways, my name is Jesse. I'm signing off. Again, oh man, if you like what I'm saying, please comment. If you have a question, please comment. Want to support me, like and share. If you feel like this might help somebody, or they need to hear this to reaffirm what you said to them, send this to them. That helps me out too. Anyways, gotta go because it is midnight.